thatmovieguyUK.
Welcome to another Blu-ray update. I haven't done one of these in a while. I buy stuff, I get stuff for free. I sell stuff because I have no space. I keep my collection to a minimum and to a limited amount of space. I only buy movies that I feel that are very difficult to find online, to watch, rent, stream, everything. I just struggle to find them. So I buy them on a Blu-ray form. That's how I work. I don't go out and be like, oh, I need to get 10 different versions of The Dark Knight and Anchorman and all of the freaking Transformer movies, and everyone for some reason owns 21 and over, which I don't understand why you own this movie. Why? There is no need. So, as you know, in my channel, I'm not a very conventional kind of Blu-ray collector. I buy very specific movies that I like personally, and I want to expand my cinematic knowledge and mind. Recently I have brought a few more Criterion since they've come to the UK. Makes me happy. I only had 3 prior, but here we go. Okay, so first one is Juzo Itami's Tampopo from 1985. It has Ken Watanabe. It's like this spaghetti western Japanese ramen movie. I've yet to see it. It's one of these films that I'm really interested in seeing. Probably I'll just want to eat a lot of ramen after because I like ramen. Next one is The Lure. The Lure I actually have watched. It's a very good movie. It's a Polish mermaid vampire musical. It's the type of stuff that I will watch over and over again. Next up is Kelly Reichardt's Certain Women. My God, I love this movie. For me, I generally do enjoy watching films that are female-led. This is a very good film starring Laura Dern, Kirsten Stewart, Michelle Williams. 3 different intertwining stories that connected at the end, and it was very beautiful, very well shot. One of the best films that I saw last year. As you all know, David Lynch is one of my favourite filmmakers, and when he tells me to watch a movie, I will watch it. But Carnival of Souls by Herc Harvey, my God, I loved it. I read a lot about this film. It had only 13 crew members, and it just basically became this cult film over the years. For me personally, I really enjoyed it. It's a very interesting black and white film. I love the music. I love everything about it. Not just because David Lynch loves this film, but I understand why he loves it and what influenced him to make Eraserhead. Bottle Rocket. I say this in a good way. Bottle Rocket is not great, but when all of Wes Anderson's goddamn movies are on Criterion, I will buy them because Wes Anderson is my guy. I may not be ginger, but I feel like we're kindred spirits. But Bottle Rocket was his first feature film, and it's okay. But I have it, along with Royal Tenenbaums, and I will wait every year now for a new Wes Anderson movie to come out on Criterion. God damn it. When I went to Amsterdam for Christmas, I went to MediaMarkt, which is quite popular across the Deutsche regions. I go there when I go to Germany to visit family and stuff, I actually go to MediaMarkt a lot to buy Blu-rays because I really like thin case Blu-rays. And I picked up The Will Be Blood. It was €5, so I was pretty happy. PTA, obviously, as you know, is one of my favourite filmmakers, and again, I didn't actually own it on Blu-ray. I had it on DVD for a long time because I think when that came out, I was starting to get into film a bit more, and I had it on DVD for a long time, but I don't know where that DVD's gone. So yeah, I have it on Blu-ray now. One of last year's quieter films that I was interested in was Steven Soderbergh's Logan Lucky, and I genuinely think this is a really good time. And while I was in Amsterdam, it was €10, so I bought it. In recent times, I have been very interested in social, political films, and Sean Baker really inspired me to start watching Mike Leigh films, which I hadn't really invested that much time in prior. But the first one I actually bought is Life is Sweet, which is the BFI special edition. I thought this was a very good film. It's a very interesting film to show the back end of the Thatcherite period in Britain. Next up is Nobuhiko Obayashi's Houseu. Houseu is amazing. One of my favourite horror films of all time. It recently became a Blu-ray on Master of the Cinema, and obviously I had to upgrade mine, but I gave my DVD away to a friend, so the balance has been restored in the universe. Next up, Safdie Brothers Good Time. This was on the Curzon Blu-ray and it took ages for it to arrive because I don't know what the hell happened, but I have it now even though it's on Netflix. I wanted to buy this movie because I loved it so much. Next one, I reviewed this movie on top of Mount Vesuvius when I was on vacation in Italy, and it was in my top 10 of the year, and it's David Lowery's A Ghost Story. Just watch my video review for it. That I still think about that movie a lot. I generally thought it was a great film, and you should also watch it. It involves a very intense pie eating scene. Good old Kieran got me a Christmas gift. We always swap presents around the festive season. I bought him the Apartment Special Edition, and he got me Fantastic Mr. Fox on Steelbook. I only have one edition of this film because you only need one edition. You don't need the 4K, the Special Edition, the Blu-ray, the DVD, the HMV Steelbook, and the Mondo Steelbook. This is a beautiful Steelbook, and I will never ever sell this one, even though it's sold out. I love Blade Runner 2049. I am devastated I didn't review it on this channel, but I was busy in London Film Festival at the time, so I did not review it. But my fucking god, this is like why we have Blu-ray players and 4K and everything, and it's just beautiful. I'm planning to go to Cannes this year, and the house that Jack built, Lars von Trier's new film, is, I have a funny feeling that Mr. von Trier will be returning to Cannes, even though he's been a naughty man there. And I'm going through von Trier's back catalogue. I obviously have seen Antichrist, Nymphomaniac, I've seen Dogville, I have yet to see Breaking the Waves, which is another one I bought. I find von Trier a very good filmmaker, and I enjoy controversy. Who does not enjoy controversy? I feel like if I ever made a film, it would be very controversial, and that's the best way to get attention, because I like attention apparently. My second favourite film of 2018 was David Lynch's Twin Peaks: The Return. I have it. The Three Faces of the McLachlan. Fine TV. I have not rewatched it on Blu-ray yet, but I've gone through the whole of the special features, and it was so interesting and intriguing to see David Lynch at work properly. I've seen bits and bobs of it, but this is the most in-depth look into Lynch's mindset and how he works a crew, a set, a film, and that is something that I really enjoyed. It was a great lesson for me as a potential filmmaker, and it was really good to watch. I think one particular scene when Laura Dern, Cal MacLachlan and David Lynch are in the same room, and it's like, oh, it's like 25 years over again. It's like being back in Blue Velvet. So yeah, it's just, I just love David Lynch. I don't know if you guys have seen my Instagram, but if you follow me this way, that is a poster I bought when I was in Amsterdam, and it's a Blue Velvet poster from 1986 when the film actually came out, and I had to buy it because it's my favorite movie. It's one of my favorite movies, and I had it shipped over because I only had hand luggage to come back. How sad is that, eh? But honestly, David, this man means a lot to me, and yeah. In France, they have a cinema line called MK2, and they release a lot of great films. Great international cinema are always held by MK2, and MK2 actually released a special edition of Fire Walk With Me, and for me personally, Fire Walk With Me is a very good film. I adore this film a lot, and it's so subversive, yet it's horrifying. And David Bowie's in it. But once I saw this, I was just like, damn, I need to actually buy this film. It was on, there's a Criterion release of it, but this one, I don't know if you can see this properly, but it's beautiful. Another film I picked up in Amsterdam was Spring Breakers, and again, just because it was a thinner case, I wanted to buy it, and it's actually a better edition than the UK one. Hamlet Coram, I feel like, is an amazing filmmaker, and he just creates cinema that he wants to make, and who gives a crap You know, I don't give a crap what most people think on this on the internet anyway. It's just, it's their opinion. But for me, Hamidi Korum's Spring Breakers is one of the most important pieces of cinema in 21st century, because it really does show the mindset of 21st century children and just how they live their lives. It's just a very good film, and I feel like in 80 years time it's gonna evidently show the future audiences how the teenage mindset was back then. And I feel like Corum, okay, maybe it's elevated to the 5th level, but at the same time, Corum really hits it on the head, and I cannot wait to see Beach Bums. Again, I'm hoping it's going to be at Cannes, and if it's not, it's going to be at Venice, and I'm excited to see either or, because I'm going to Cannes and Venice this year, so I want to see it. And the next film I actually picked up was, as you know, Yorgos Lanthimos is a filmmaker that I am researching a book on at the moment, and I'm working on that along with everything else in life. And I was trying to find more films by Greek filmmakers, obviously, but I picked up Suntan quite some time ago, and it's about this Greek doctor who lives on an island and falls in love with a young girl. And it's very good, actually. I really liked it. I really want to watch it again. Julia de Kernel's Raw, as you know, I love this film. Garance Maillet is phenomenal in this film. It's been nominated for multiple César Awards in France, and I highly encourage it. It's actually, I feel like this is like the first review I made that I really was happy with, and I felt like I managed to explain why I loved it so much. But these kind of films like Thelma, Raw, Victoria, there's so many great female-led films in the foreign language sector that really need attention. And if you can pick up Raw, I think it's like £6 these days, and it's on Now TV even, so please watch Raw. Julia de Kernel is like one of France's most promising filmmakers at this current time, I would say, and I cannot wait to see what she makes next. Wim Wenders is another filmmaker I really want to get into more, and I haven't seen any of his films. And after Harry Dean Stanton died, I thought a lot more about Paris, Texas. I haven't actually seen it personally, but I managed to grab the Action Films Blu-ray of it. It's on BFI player at the moment as well, but I feel like it's a good one to own, because Paris, Texas does tend to disappear on offline a lot. And another film that I didn't review on my channel because working at university in September is not the best time to have a life, and I obviously went to see Mother, and as you know, it was in my top 10 of 2017, but I did get the Blu-ray finally. Last but not least, when I was in London for New Year's, I did buy a few, probably from New Year's. I always go to FOP when I'm in London or in Manchester, because there's always good prices. But with my BFI discount, My Beautiful Laundrette came out. This is a very good Daniel Day-Lewis film. I've been re-admiring Daniel Day-Lewis recently after watching Phantom Thread. And My Beautiful Laundrette is a very intimate, great story about love. Even if it's from, you know, a gay National Front man to an Indian laundrette owner. It's just a very beautiful story, and I've heard stories of a TV show being made of it, which is very interesting to me. But one of Daniel Day-Lewis's first films, and I adore that film a lot. It's a very good film by Stephen Frears. But yes, I think that's it. Probably you're bored by now anyway, but if that doesn't show you the array of, if my stack doesn't show you my array of cinema and the range of stuff that I watch, then I don't know what else can. And as you know, I adore all different kinds of cinema. I want to review more films that I am more interested in than big blockbuster films. So you can't always expect Black Panther reviews and commuter reviews and stuff on my channel. You will see different things. I have movies like I, Tonya that I'm reviewing at the moment. I am reviewing The Square, I'm on Double, Francois Ozon's new film. Obviously I'll be reviewing films like Red Sparrow, I'll be reviewing Avengers. I want to give you a broader range of cinema, and this is my aim for this channel, is that I want to educate you, the YouTube viewer, on cinema that is important now rather than... I'd rather see you watch a film that might change your life than something that might give you a thrill ride for 2 hours and 20 minutes. And obviously I enjoy those films, but independent, foreign language, very smaller range films are what I'm here for. I know most of you guys out there, like, you just want to see what's happening in the big blockbusters, but discover cinema for what it is. And for anyone that put Wind River in their top 10, like, what the hell were you thinking? It's not that good. Go away. It's just, oh god. Guys, if you could just please like, share, subscribe to this channel, I would deeply, deeply appreciate it. I want to make this a living for myself. I want to share the love of cinema with everyone. Slow steps, but there we go. Obviously, like I said, I am currently looking for accommodation at Cannes. I am sorting my flights out. The press pass is in process, which... ooh, I hope I get it this year. Venice Film Festival is happening, London Film Festival is happening this year, so we have 3 festivals this year I'm going to, and I'm very excited to share my life with you guys in film. Like I said, subscription buttons are here somewhere, and all I can say now is diolch, danke, obrigado, merci, arigato, merci beaucoup, diolch, and I will see you with my review of I, Tonya, which will be next.